Please help me welcome DLC nominated candidate for Program Quality Director, Distinguished Toastmaster, Jennifer Perry-Ruzic. Question number 1. What are your plans to reach the district goals in distinguished clubs over the program year?
My plans to reach the distinguished program are the clubs that received distinguished status in the DCP over the program year is to break the clubs into separate categories. I want to look at the clubs that for some reason have 0 education awards in this past year and try to find out why and meet with them to see if there's something that we as a district can do to help them, and so that they can actually fulfill those goals in the next year. For the ones that only had a few goals met, also to see what's going on with them. They probably understand how it works in base camp with having to submit the awards twice, but what can we do to help encourage their members to give speeches? And then the clubs that are regularly distinguished, continue to support them and encourage them to support their members in achieving their goals, their personal goals. Thank you.
Thank you. Question number 2. What is your plan to increase pathways adoption in our district?
One thing I've been doing at my home club in Genentech is having monthly pathways office hours. I have found this very useful, and I would like to do that at the district level. Just make myself available for an hour a month, and anybody can come in and join me, and we can go over how to use Basecamp or discuss ideas on how to apply what you're doing in your professional life to Toastmasters, or come up with a creative way because you just want to do something different than the normal speech on mentoring. Let's work together and support yourself. And so I have found every month that I've had the office hours at Genentech, members come and we progress through and we work together to help them utilize Basecamp and make their speeches and relate it to their work. Thank you.
Thank you. How will you ensure quality club officer training?
To ensure quality officer training, I think we need to focus on train the trainer. It was something that was done years ago. It was done for one training session this year. And we just need to encourage our trainers how to train and make sure that they feel supported. The other thing is we get these training evaluations, and I've heard that some of them are not necessarily the best, and we continue to have them train roles. And I think that we need to look at it and make sure that the people who are training understand the role that they're training, so that they can provide the adequate information to the members that are going through the training.
Thank you. How will you use the annual conference to promote the club and district missions?
I want to use the annual conference to promote the club and different district missions because I feel next year we don't know what it's going to be. And we have members all throughout the world, and we want to make sure that the members are supportive, because if your members feel supported, they're going to continue and grow. So I would like to bring in speakers who can support that mission of helping the members, feel supported, how they can grow, how we can encourage them, and hopefully inspire them to continue.
Thank you. How will you promote quality clubs in our district?
To promote quality clubs in our district, I think we need to figure out what people are doing well and how we can help people. One thing I would like to do is work with some of these clubs that I may have issues, whether they're not doing, their members are not progressing through pathways, and just see how we can help them. Different people want different things out of this, and I think the most important thing is that we are meeting the members' needs. And if we can help the clubs to do that, then the meetings will be of high quality for that club. And every club has their own culture, so I want to keep that in mind as well. Thank you.
Thank you. What will you do differently than past leaders in the program quality director role?
One thing I think I'll have to do differently than past leaders is help people adapt. I don't know exactly when, but we will probably be transitioning back to an in-person meeting as the state opens up again. And some clubs may wish to explore the hybrid possibility. And having that possibility is something that we all have ideas on how it should be. And I feel that supporting the clubs and the members going through that process is how I would do something differently because it's not been done before. And it's something to think about and just be supportive. And I know we'll all make mistakes throughout the process, but we'll get there eventually. Thank you.
Thank you. What innovative approaches will you bring to the program quality director role?
I think something that I would do that would be innovative is listening. As club growth director this year, I had to listen a lot to people in these struggling times. Different people have different experiences. And sometimes I think if you could make that human connection with somebody and just listen to them and not even say anything, you can do a lot. And I just feel right now with all the changes going on, not just with legacy.
Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you, program quality director candidate Jennifer Perry-Ruzic.